Hey everybody, Rabbi David Fohrman here. I want to talk to you about this holiday that we call Purim. Why do we call it Purim? Well, we all know why we call it Purim. For the lots that Haman cast in ancient Persia seeking to destroy us all. He cast lots to find the day on which he would destroy the Jews. The Aramaic term for lots is Purim, pur singular, Purim plural, and hence we call the day Purim after Haman's lots. But I have a question for you. Does that make any sense? Why would you name the day after the device that your enemy used to try to kill you? It's roughly equivalent to imagining that in 1948, when the Jews miraculously beat back Arab armies from multiple countries, that instead of calling the day Yom HaAtzmaut, Independence Day, why don't we call it Tokarev Day? The Arabs used Russian-made Tokarev rifles. Now, thank God they were beaten back, they didn't destroy us, but let's name it Tokarev Day, after the stuff they used to try to kill us. No one would think this is a very good idea. So why do we name Purim lots? The question is even larger than this, because lots in a larger sense is symbolic, isn't it? When Haman cast lots to destroy us, he left the decision of which day it would be that the Jews would be killed in this mass genocide up to the winds of fate, up to chance. When the Megillah describes this, it says, V'hipil pur hu hagoral, he cast lots, lehumam ula'abdam. La'abdam, it means to destroy them, but lehumam, it means more than to destroy them. It means to terrify them. The lots were instruments of psychological warfare. They were making a statement. Do you think there's a plan? You think there's a creator who runs things with a sense of order? I say it's all up to chance. I determine the fate of you all with a roll of the dice. It was terrifying. Why would we name the day after that terror? Why would we name the day after a theological vision that we reject? We don't think it's all up to chance. It is true that God's name does not appear in the Megillah, that God works behind the scenes, but we don't believe that God was absent. So why would we name the holiday after a vision of chance that we don't even believe in? Why call it Purim? Now the truth is, the Megillah itself, in chapter 9, towards the very end, actually tries to explain to us why the holiday is called Purim, why it's called lots. If we really want to understand why it's called Purim, we should look at those verses, and yet those verses themselves are hard to understand. Let's take a look at them now for a minute. They begin in chapter 9, verse 24. Ki Haman ben Amdata Agagi, Haman the Agagite, Tzorer kol hayudim, enemy of all the Jews, chashav al hayudim la'abdam, plotted concerning the Jews to destroy them, v'hipil pur hu agoral l'humam ula'abdam, and cast lots in order to terrify them and to destroy them. But when she, Esther, came before the king, Amari Masefer, she said, by means of a written decree, Yashuv machshavato hara'a asher chashav al hayudim al rosho, she managed through this written decree to overturn Haman's plan, so that it came recoiling upon his own head, v'taluoto vet banav ala eitz, and he himself was hanged upon the very tree that he had prepared for Mordechai. Al kain karu liyamim ha'ela Purim, that's why they call these days Purim. Al shem ha'pur, because of the poor. Al kain, this is why. Al kol divrei ha'igeret hazot, because of everything that Esther wrote in that letter. Uma ra'u al kacha, and what came to the Jews because of that letter. Uma hikia alehem, and what eventually befell them. Now, when you really start thinking about those verses, they're actually quite confusing. In broad terms, they've set forth three ideas, but if you look carefully, the three ideas seem to be out of order. Idea number one, Haman tried to kill us, and to find the day on which he would kill us, he cast lots. Idea number two, Esther, then God managed to save us. Idea number three, and that's why they call the holiday lots. Well, that's all very fine, but ideas 1, 2, and 3 seem to be out of order. Shouldn't it have said, Haman tried to kill us and he cast lots in order to destroy us, parenthetically, and that's why they call the holiday lots? And then finally, and thank God Esther managed to save us. It doesn't seem to make sense. The way it's currently written, Haman tried to kill us, and he cast lots in order to do so. Thank God Esther saved us, and that's why they call the holiday lots. What do you mean, and that's why they call the holiday lots? That's not why they call the holiday lots. They don't call the holiday lots because thank God Esther tried to save us. They call the holiday lots because Haman cast lots. So it's strange if you take ideas 2 and 3 and you switch them. If you make idea number 3, idea number 2, and idea number 2, idea number 3, then it would make sense. But that's not how the verses are written. What are these verses trying to tell us? I think they're trying to tell us that the holiday is called lots for a reason that we don't even suspect. It's not called lots. because of Haman's lots. Haman's lots are destructive. Haman's lots are the enemy. We never would name the holiday after the enemy. We name it after something else instead. We don't name it after something he did. We name it after something she did. The holiday is named for something Esther did. Haman tried to kill us with lots. Esther, thank God, tried to save us and succeeded, and that's why they call the holiday lots. There's something about what Esther did. What did she do that explains why we would call this day Purim? That's what we need to figure out.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you found this video meaningful, pay it forward. Share it with your friends and family so they can enjoy it as much as you did.